Just got another Christmas card to add to our collection. Let's see if that shows up. Here's our collection. Right up there. Just keep on adding and adding and adding. Really, I should do 2 rows or something, but I never do. I just make one really big row, and I this isn't comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I also just came back up from fighting the Battle of the Bulge. Came from the treadmill where I was listening to my iPod. I was listening to, what was I listening to? Listening to Collective Soul, which I like a lot, because we do get stuck in, certain musical eras. I fight that by continuing to listen to new music and always picking up. But occasionally, when you do something that you want to feel comfortable with, or I don't know, I want music that I really like. So I did that. But then Collective Soul wasn't, bouncy enough for my treadmill. So I, what are you doing? Don't fight. So I got, put on Hit Zone 4 or something from the 90s. Yeah, so that was that. My musical break, and then I had lunch. I had my lunch, which was leftovers from yesterday. Then I worked on the crossword a bit more. Once I finished reading the paper, I always read the paper over lunch. I also read the paper over breakfast too. I read 3 papers every day. And I caught a few more words. One yesterday or the day before, a new word. Of course, now I don't remember it. So much for learning a new word. Well, this wasn't new, but rabies. Did you know that another word for rabies is hydrophobia? I didn't know that rabies was hydrophobia. So that was kind of weird. And then there's the cocktail that I'd heard of this name, but I didn't know what it was. But it's a lime flavored cocktail. That's called a gimlet or a gimlet. Gimlet. I think it's gimlet. I'd heard gimlet before, but I never knew what it was. I still don't, because lime flavored doesn't really mean much to me. Like, what's in it? Kind of strange. I'm having my coffee. Walked a half kilometer on my treadmill, listening to oldies music. Had lunch. Avoided my cashews. Now I'm going to put some hand cream on, finish my coffee, and then with the other thing that came in the mail, which was a check for shoe inserts, which my health insurance covered. Yay! So we have to go cash that money and bring it to the physiotherapy place, because they kindly said they would wait for it. No problem. So I figured we'll do that before the year ends. That's a nice gesture. Pay as much of your owing as you can before the year is over. Hands are a little dry. They're not as bad as they will be when it's really cold and wintry. And I haven't been out much, so it hasn't been having much of an effect on my skin. I'm really, really lazy these days. No exercise. No even leaving the house. Well, I do, but it's really nice weather, so it doesn't matter much. Know why? I said I hate it when people drink coffee on their videos. And now here I'm doing it all the time. Oh, maybe that isn't why I stopped watching him. I hope it isn't. There was a YouTuber that I used to watch rather regularly, American, and he always drank his coffee, and I hated his mug. So silly. And then I just couldn't take it anymore, and I stopped watching him. But I think I did that more because of his views rather than his mug drinking habits, coffee drinking habits. Don't stop watching me because I drink my coffee in front of you, please. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done. That is my University of Waterloo pin. I wore that so steadfastly while I was teaching at the college. Here in Canada, we don't look at going to school or the no word to come out the mouth. When you're American, you seem to say college for all of your post-secondary education. Here we have colleges and universities totally separate. Colleges are usually continuing community-based education, whereas universities are, hang on, let me get the actual. So the definition is that a college focuses more on career training and trades, while a university gives more of an academic education. And you can then get a bachelor's, master's, PhD degrees from a university. So that's how we differentiate it. And now, I was teaching at the university this past summer, and as a part of the university, there are colleges which teach there's a Renaissance college, or they're often religious divisions. Like there's Protestant college at the university, there's a Catholic college at this particular university, which is affiliated with it, but the whole thing is under the auspices of the university. I don't know, that just seems to be again, no speak the English language. The way that Americans do not differentiate college and university, whereas here in Canada we do. Just seems that way to me. Everyone goes to college in the States, but that doesn't mean that they're going to a trade school or something. So that's about it. Did I achieve anything there? I just talked again. No hockey on tonight. Oh, yes, the Leafs. Gosh, don't the Leafs matter? Of course they do. They just don't win as often as the Canadian juniors do. I will be enjoying that anyway, because I love watching the Leafs. So now I'm going to finish this coffee, which I don't seem to be able to do because I keep on talking, and then I will go to and then I will go to the physiotherapy place. See y'all, folks.